asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
So while I was trying to make that decision, I drove over to the Sonic Drive-In, ordered a jalapeno burger, a chicken fried steak sandwich, a chili cheese dog with extra onions, French fries, tater tots, washed it down with 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers, a shot of whiskey, a margarita, and a Bloody Mary. And I said, Stone Cold, why have one when you can have them both?
What? Yo, but check this shit. Check
the
this
wrestling
shit.
dialogue was hilarious.
Hey guys, I'm Mason from Turkey and the Wolf and Molly's Rise and Shine in New Orleans, and I'm gonna make a chicken fried steak sandwich. It's gonna be on some thick cut white bread. We're gonna make bird sauce, pepper jelly, coleslaw, and the steak.
Bro, I've never had chicken fried steak.
Yo, this
That's
nigga
the funniest
said-
joke. He said a chicken fried steak
Yo,
sandwich.
I died laughing when he said that. Yo, that was the funniest part. Ant pointed out. Shout out to Ant again for pointing out the 1 beer, 2 beer. That's why I found that.
About that. Good shit, Ant. That was hilarious.
Damn, that shit's so funny, dog. When I found the video of the nigga that made the chicken fried steak sandwich, which was that second video I just played, he said something about pepper jelly. What is pepper jelly?
Yo, somebody has to let us know what pepper jelly is.
Yo, what the
Because
fuck
I have
is
no
that?
idea.
And it is really steak. Mashed down,
You ever heard
tenderized.
of pepper jelly?
No, sir.
Never heard of that shit. That's some
Pepper
caucasity.
jelly? Yeah, it's got to be something that I don't know about. I've never heard of pepper jelly.
I never heard of it. But hey, he
Is
looked
it
like he was
sweet
about to
and
whip it
peppery?
up. I didn't watch
That's
the whole video.
wild.
I just wanted to catch that first clip because it was funny. He was like, I'm about to make a chicken fried
Yeah.
steak sandwich.
And shout out Stone Cold Steve Austin, yo. We need you on the Coach Class podcast, bro. Like, yo, you was a legend in our childhood, brother.
What Sonic was serving a chicken fried steak sandwich, yo?
Yeah, the chicken fried steak sandwich.
Because he said he pulled up to the Sonic drive-thru and he
First
got that.
off, his first
and
choice
another
was a
sandwich.
jalapeno burger.
The jalapeno burger was the first one.
He had something else.
And then the
wild.
chicken fried steak sandwich.
That's nutty. You're not supposed to eat that all in one night.
Not at
bro.
one setting.
You're gonna have a heart attack.
Not at one setting.
You're gonna have a heart attack.
It's
Bro.
not like these. That's how you die, yo.
Like on the Matrix, not like these.
Not like these.
Not like these.
Yo, not like this is so funny. That's always
That was the
funny.
classic one though.
Always funny, dog. Yo, but I had to play that Stone Cold clip just because I found it while we was chilling during the great holiday break that we had. Did we talk a lot about Christmas on that last episode much?
Yeah.
We did? Okay, cool. Still, good ass time.
2K
man.
camaraderie, all that was good, yo.
Yeah, man.
That's
We had
why
a
I
good
wasn't
ass
mad I got cut, because it's like, yo, we ain't get to just sit down and play video games together, because we adults now. Like, we do adult shit every fucking day.
I didn't get to say it. We were able to cleanse our palate because I already told y'all The Matrix was the worst shit I ever seen in my life. But we did get to cleanse our palate with the Don't Look Up. I don't think I mentioned that last episode. If I did, sorry. But that movie was good.
That was great.
That was
a
a
great
good
film. Did y'all watch Don't Look Up?
Nah.
It's on Netflix. You
Watch
gotta watch
that with
it.
your lady. Y'all
You
gonna
gotta
love
watch
it because it's like it's a satire film. I think that's what it's called. Like where it's just like it has so much shit that's applicable with what's going on right now. Like I'm like if something like this was happening,
to the furthest
this is
extent,
exactly
but in a
how it would
comedic
happen.
way. It was so funny.
Yeah,
yo.
this is it. They had
My boy.
Leonardo DiCaprio in
Yeah.
there, all kind of big names.
Yeah. It was definitely a lot of names in that joint. I didn't know black dude that Ken Dreesy said had a bad
Kendra
wig.
texted me. She was upset about the wig, yo. They did have
That's
an African American actor in there with a wild wig on.
He had
yo.
the widow's
Tyler
peak.
Perry
It was
esque
wild
wig.
looking. It was crazy looking.
Yo, don't
was.
get too upset by that. But the film overall is good, and it's all around funny.
Yeah, but the weekend was good, man. Salute to Ant. Hopefully he's getting better. I listened to his last episode of his pod. He ended up catching
Prayers
COVID.
up, bro. Prayers up.
So salute to him.
Prayers
on that.
up, bro.
But everybody's holiday was good. Was all good.
Yeah. How was your holidays, eh?
Man, it was fantastic, yo. Nothing to complain about. A lot of good laughs. A lot of this is one of my favorite Christmas joints in a minute, yo. As I said, we did one of my parents, and then we hosted one in the morning with my lady's family, and it was just dope.
That's fire, bro.
That's all.
I'm happy for you. Y'all deserve that. Shout out wifey too, yo. That's the homie, yo. She's the homie. I won't drop her name on
always
because
supporting on the pod,
she's an
so I
important
respect it.
individual in the world. Good job, guys. But yeah, man, I really did appreciate all that, man. Thank you for what you did on Christmas. And it just was a good time, bro.
Yeah, man.
I needed
Hopefully we can do what we're supposed to be doing.
Yes.
Did you want to tell people or you just want to keep that?
Nah, I appreciate that, yo. So Rich got me the Bulls Wizards tickets on
cool shit.
Christmas, and he tried to play it slick because he just had a hat in a little bag and gave it to me. I gave him his gift, and I'm still hype about the hat. Like, and then yo just was like, yeah, yo, you try and go to the game? I'm like, yeah. But now niggas kind of shook because of the Omicron joint. Like, yo, why Omicron?
Outside of
why are you doing this to us?
There's a lot of people that I know that this
Hella
is
people.
hitting.
That's why I've been paranoid.
It's got me noied up.
Yeah,
I
hella
want to go to
people.
this game, but if I'm not feeling right Friday, maybe even Saturday morning, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna just transfer the tickets to whoever is going with us. I'm not gonna give that detail out either.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna transfer their tickets, and I might have to eat that.
But then you say you got the joint where you could just like refund it, right?
But it's only the insurance, and that would be if you caught COVID. You can't just not go because you don't feel comfortable going. That's not what the insurance
you
is
right.
for. It's only if something happens.
It's just
I just have to eat. I have to eat
You
it.
gotta move.
But I don't want to die. Like, so like I also don't want to potentially spread it to people that I love.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll see how it plays out. Hopefully we do get to go though. I want to see that game.
I want to see that
It's
too.
going to be a good game. Wiz
DeRozan, Lonzo Ball,
I want to see those guys.
Vucevic,
Yo, we got to try to go.
Caruso.
You know what I'm saying? We got to try to. If we go, I'm going to keep researching. I'll let you know something about tomorrow.
We gonna be
afternoon.
outside, bro.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna go. What time is it?
7.
I'm gonna go,
It's a
yo. I'm
nighttime,
gonna just be. If I'm sweaty, don't be mad at me because
Stay
I'm
up
have
off
like
a
2
nigga.
masks on, yo.
And the other thing I'm gonna
Mommy
do
was like, just don't drink in there.
Yeah. Other thing I'm gonna
If
do
y'all
is
do anything, don't drink in there because you don't know.
I won't come back around them after the game. I'll stay at home and see how I'm feeling, and if I'm feeling cool, then I'll come back around.
Yeah, I'll give it a week.
I'll give it a week before I get back around.
I'll give it a
them
week.
again. And then
I'll give it a week.
But it was hype, man. I fucked up with one of the gifts you got me because one of the joints you got me was that picture of Django when he's smoking on the Yami after he finally achieved greatness in that movie. You know, he
With the
ended
purple
up
suit
doing what he
on, with
needed
the
to
hat
do.
on, dog.
Yeah, he was hype about that
With
suit.
the Cruella DeVille cigarette, bro.
Exactly. That's exactly. I didn't know what description to use, but that was great.
Niggas know what the Cruella
That was
DeVille
great.
cigarette is,
Great
bro.
one right there. But so I didn't. I'm dad man all the way through and through. We talked about this before. How dad don't like to read directions. I didn't either. So I stuck the magnet on the wall before sticking the paper that you're supposed to put. That's the protective paper for your wall.
Yeah.
And then I realized that the protective paper was there. So something in my mind was like, all right, I think I could pry it loose and still have the magnet suction on there. But I ended up prying off like portions of my wall. Yeah, I took a little bit of like the paint off the wall.
You should have had me just come apply it to the wall, yo.
So I just wanted to tell you before you came out my way and didn't see it hanging up on the wall. It's just kind of propped up on the wall. Yo, that was some dad shit right there.
Rich.
I laughed at myself after I did it, but I had to let you know, and I wanted to do it publicly as well because the gift is dope.
I'm not mad at you. I just was trying to have you funky because you know I got the.
I'm gonna buy a few more joints.
Jackson.
You got me also the what's the name of the movie? Why am I
Pulp
forgetting?
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction joint. What they both holding in joints.
Yeah, that's when they was getting busy with the Men in Black
That's
suits
going up
on.
for sure. That's definitely going up. And then Press J, salute to you too, man, for that first. I know we probably shouldn't be disclosing a little bit, but I appreciate that picture you got of us. So that's
Fire
gonna be
guy.
something that's gonna be memorable in my life. I'm gonna have that for the rest of my life. Get it framed. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna have that picture just to remember. Hopefully, in the future, we looking back on it like, damn, this is where we was at with it.
Nah.
That's one thing I could say if we wanted to get into the talk, because this is the last episode of the year. Mm-hmm. Final episode. We might as well get into it. This is the first 3 episodes that we've had now. 4 episodes? What is it? 3 or 4 that we've done?
4.
4 episodes now of us with the visuals.
Yeah.
Just the build to it, yo. Like,
Feels
that's how
good.
we could kind of talk about the year if you wanted to a little bit. It was... for a while we were talking about it. How long have we been talking about that shit? Since like last April or something like that? It was a while.
It was a long time. It was
that we had been saying it. Because Nate, he told us quite a few times, yo, y'all need the visuals. Where the visuals at type shit. Salute to Nate. Because he was right.
But also shout out to Nate because he was like, you want to make sure it's right.
Exactly.
You want to make sure it's right. You want to make sure you got cameras, you got this, that, the third. Yeah, I mean,
that's why this year was so gratifying for me as far as that. I had my outside of the podcast shit that actually I was successful in for at least this first portion.
Yeah.
Continuing
Congratulations on that too.
It was a lot of, this was a good year for me.
Good job.
I didn't land as far as like on the other side of things in personal life, but that's cool.
And yo, I feel like that comes
and dabbling in that.
See, I feel like that comes when it's time, yo. Mm-hmm. Cause like yo, you on some shit right now. Look at what you've been accomplishing.
It's been fun. It's been fun to do good shit.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to say though, I gotta get back under the gun in 2022, yo. Tattoo 2022.
Yeah.
I gotta get back on it, dog.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely go with you. I want a couple too.
I think it's time.
But I only want like 3 more and I'm done.
Nah.
I'm not getting no more.
I might wild out a little bit.
But my 3 are gonna be like, yeah, that's all you needed, yo.
Significant pieces.
Yeah, that's all you needed, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely hit the guy up we usually go to. I don't want to give out too much information because he's definitely
fire up there.
I'm saying he's a guy,
legendary.
Yeah, but I'll hit him up in the email process that you have to do.
Yeah,
see how that goes. But tattoo to 2022.
Hell yeah.
But yo, getting into the shit about how you feeling about the visual process? How's it been making you feel?
I try to always express my gratitude, yo, because you know I'm an emotional nigga. Like, yo, I appreciate y'all, yo. Like Zay, and just us getting to do this, my brother, and it was like, I'm gonna keep it a beam. When we was young, we were close, but we weren't that close because our personalities were so different. But now it's like it meshes, and it's like, yo, I look up to this nigga, like, and we got like.
It's good contrast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's healthy contrast.
Yin and yang.
It's not no conflict.
Yin and yang, yeah.
And it's not forced.
You don't have to be weird just because your opinion is different on something.
That's where it gets weird.
Yeah.
When people start projecting some weird kind of persona they want to put out, that shit gets weird. That shit gets weird.
And I'm thankful that we were able to stay ourselves through the process.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's my happiest moment. And Zay, I appreciate you believing in the vision. Because, you know, if you're not doing what everybody doing, people be hating. They like, what are they? You know, everybody just want to be mad. Everybody want to hate nowadays, yo. People enjoy going under the comments of like something bad happening to someone outside of good stuff. And you know, so it's like, yo, that's just the way of the world. But I'm thankful. I think we tapping into something too that nobody else is doing.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to be most people not even confident enough to be their self. And that's not even disrespect. That's just real. Because, like, you don't have to be an action figure in a cartoon character.
Is that written somewhere? Like, that's a proverb. That should be a proverb.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, that's always be yourself. And that's what we doing on the podcast. That's honestly why I'm so happy. Because we promoting what we always said we would.
Yeah. That's what I love about it. And
we doing what we said we would. We got 100 and something plus episodes. If you go back, you be like, oh, they was kind of on the same
stuff. 192?
190. Our 190.
So you got 191 episodes that you can go listen to and get really, really introduced to us if you want to. But the YouTube shit, I think for me was that defining moment because I was even to the point where we started talking about it. So we used to have those meetings on the Zoom call joints. And I remember it was just one time in particular where I was talking about like going week by week doing like astronomical level shit now that I realize what it is now.
Yeah.
Every week. And then Press Zay kind of chimed in. He was like, yo, why do we need to rush it? Like, there's no reason for us to rush this to get this out and then it doesn't look good. Because it's even like that simple saying that I had thought people have like been taught, like even when we were younger, you dress for the job you want type shit. So I felt like, with this release, we released this because this is how we want to be, perceived.
Exactly.
Like with full-on expert and joints and Press Zay just telling us to lean back a little bit and we gonna get it. We gonna get it right.
And us putting it in the crock pot, you feel me? It made it so as though we had equipment, we had stuff like we really like. If you really want this to happen, you really got to put your bread up. You got to really because it's like you
8 hours on
certain
low
equipment.
It was definitely 8 hours on the low cook, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo put it in the slow cooker and came out great. Even the edits, I know it sounds crazy, but like, yo, Zay is on to something.
That's what I'm saying. Dress for the job.
This
you
motherfucker
want.
is crazy.
It's not a lot of people with we have no backing on this. This is
No.
shit we just put together. Like, this is all
Come on,
like
man.
creative ideas coming from us just talking in general. And then, of course, the editing behind the scenes is paramount. That's why I don't like when people start dissing the people behind the camera and shit like that. That shit is paramount, dog. How does this exist without it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I love most. It's just where we got it to right there. And it's not stopping. We introduced y'all to two great guests that we've had on the podcast in prior episodes. Y'all can go back and listen to their earlier episodes for sure. Especially Ant. Ant was on like 5-6 times.
Ant was
before.
on mad episodes.
So I love the support from that. But and Durant, you know, everything he's doing with his wife and even himself. Like you said, we didn't mention it too much on the pod, but he's doing seismic shit in his industry.
He's doing well.
You know,
Proud
so
of you,
that's,
sir.
that's good shit. I love it.
Yeah. And that speaks on how organic the pod is, because Durant was on old episodes. Zay, before he even was in this role, was on multiple episodes. Like, everybody that it's been organic, yo, since the beginning, yo.
Yeah, man. It's been a good year.
It's been a very good year.
I say like the tail end was like the best part for me. That was probably the climax, starting what I was doing outside of the work of school, outside of work and the podcast.
Yeah.
And then, of course, building up to this point where we at now, releasing on some weekly shit. Hopefully next year, if we get it like to how we want it and we had like the growing fan base, we just be able to give y'all like a highlight clip at the end of the year of all our funniest moments.
Oh, yeah.
Because it'd be some funny shit to me.
Extra funny.
Hello, the fresh
Extra
baby.
funny.
I didn't even realize
Yo.
I was saying it like that
Shout
until
out Durant.
Durant pointed it out, really.
Shout out Durant. That's just how you know how the universe kind of aligns itself, because that's been our friend since we was kids. Everything is going on in all of our lives that's so different, but everybody's making it. And that was just organic vibes. Like, literally, we would have had that same conversation 15 years ago.
Yeah.
At the court. You feel me? Like, come on, yo.
It's always been that.
Zay, that was just all vibes, yo.
It definitely was a childhood affair. Like, you know, just talk. Like, we all known each other since we was kids.
Yeah, niggas went to middle school together. That's crazy.
When my man said, back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Yes, sir.
That was how it felt
Yeah.
on that last episode.
But everybody doing them, and it was just good to just vibe out and just be like, it was infinite laughs on there, y'all. Y'all are some funny.
Yo, you know what I did? This brings up something that I was thinking about. His comparison to me being Brad Miller.
That's the funniest shit.
I had a day yesterday. I scoured the internet for like 35 minutes looking for a Brad Miller
You was
t-shirt.
looking at Brad Miller highlights?
I was trying to find a t-shirt. I wanted some paraphernalia, but they only had the jerseys.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't feed you. I'm not
Yo,
buying this
don't buy the
jersey,
Brad
dog.
Miller, yo.
I'm not buying
That
that.
shit can't be more than $30.
No, this shit was $79.
They want $79 for the
Pacers Brad Miller. I was like,
Stop
Pacers?
it.
The Pacers Brad Miller? Was that
Stop
even the
it.
nigga that made the All-Star team?
Stop it.
Yo, like I'd have took it for the Kings one. Maybe the rookie year when he was on the Kings and shit. But no,
they want $80
80
for
bones.
Brad Miller?
It was resale, so somebody might have been just asking for a lot. But I don't know who the fuck is asking. And he has no t-shirt.
Stop it.
He has absolutely no t-shirt that exists. Yo, I looked. For
Yo,
35 minutes straight, I looked for a t-shirt of Brad
relax.
Miller and I couldn't find it.
Yo.
Scoured the net. I couldn't find it, yo.
I'm gonna look on a couple of my sites, because I know some
You gotta
sites where
find
it's
it,
them and
yo.
you can
I
find
want that.
pictures
I'll
and
take
you
the
can
one
just
with the
get prints.
Kings. If he in the Kings, he pulling up from the 3, yo, like just on some nasty like with it. Yo, I want that with the
Brad Miller,
headband.
that'll
You know
be
he had
hilarious.
braids at one point.
That'll be hilarious.
He had fucking
Brad
braids.
Miller had braids?
Facts. He made the All-Star team in 2014.
I gotta find the Brad Miller with braids, John,
Find
and
it.
we might have to get you
It was
a
when he was
print,
on
yo.
Sacramento.
We
We might have to get that. I might get that tattooed on my back, son. No, I'm playing. I'm not gonna do all that. That's
Yo,
wild.
we might have to have the print in the back.
I might have to have the print like
the
right
Brad
here.
Miller,
Cause
yo.
you see how you got your bullshit right here? I might have to have Brad.
Yo.
We have to move Kobe and them up a little bit. Have
Brad
Brad
Miller
right
is
here.
so funny.
Nah, fam, that's funny as hell. That's the greatest comparison that could have ever been said in this life.
And
I
he was
never heard
real,
anybody
like-
say that.
But we both wasn't nice.
No.
Taj Gibson is not.
I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to say that.
Basketball.
Yeah, hell no.
Taj Gibson.
Salute to him though. He's still hooping.
Himself that
He's
nobody
still doing
like
his
Taj.
thing. You survived.
Nobody does that.
I never survived on the court. You know what I'm saying? Brad Miller don't work in every scenario.
But
Taj works.
Back then we all played sports together, so I was athletic enough to understand the game, and I'm like, just play defense because you suck. Like, that's what you do.
And you were aggressive. You weren't afraid to actually get in front of somebody, even no matter who.
But I got fried at the court a couple times.
Even if you get shook.
I got fried a few times.
And that's a salute to you on that. But yeah, salute to everybody that continues to either like, subscribe, put a comment.
Yes.
Like our shit
Throw
on
them
Instagram.
comments so we can get the conversations out there. I love that. I love the
what they call that on the YouTube. Get the algorithms cooking. I want other people chiming in from other states and shit. I want that.
And we want
really
your opinion because it's really a conversation. Like
it's our opinion. However you feel is how you feel. I'm not going to be mad at you. I want to hear.
Not mad. Oh, all right, that's your opinion.
Never going to be mad at you because I was wilding. I got a little drunk at the end of that episode. I said clap cheeks like 3 or 4 times in that episode.
That was hilarious.
That was wild.
Y'all was wilding getting into it, but I feel like that's a good dynamic because a lot of women don't get to see men discussing insecure, like being regular, being confident in themselves, not saying no crazy stuff, but it's still an interesting conversation, and all y'all perspectives and how y'all felt about the characters was mad interesting.
I don't know if Press and I want to talk about it at all. Oh, go ahead because
no, because y'all inspired me. This episode, and I got somebody I'm cool with. They just keep being like insecure. So I finally started, yo.
You feeling it?
I'm about 3 seasons in, y'all.
Damn, you was going ham on this last episode.
I was going ham.
I told him it's one of the easiest.
I was going ham.
It's hood because it's only 30 minutes.
And y'all know what really got me?
Which one?
The first episode, right? They literally played that song "Still Ray," the Raphael Sadiq that I was singing last week in the episode. I was like, I gotta watch
already
that.
Locked in. Yeah, he
I
was
gotta
already
watch
locked
that.
in immediately.
Well, he's in charge of like at least I know for the first 4 seasons. I don't know why it would change, but he was in charge of the music for it.
It makes sense because he that's where I got introduced
Tap
to
into that instant vintage, man. It's old
Cautious,
school, but if he's still getting chicken off of it,
I think it's Cautious Clay or Cautious Clayton or something like that. I can't remember what his name.
All the music is fire though.
It's all good music on there. The
They
albums
had the thug tracks
or the soundtracks.
I'm like, okay, good job.
The soundtracks is all fire. Like they killed that.
Yeah,
Insecure is fire.
I like it.
I can't hold you. I saw a lot of people slander in the last episode. It wasn't the greatest by far, like anything, but it was definitely not that bad. Like I don't know why people were going that ham. It was a few things, like a nitpicky thing that I didn't like about it was when Nathan was talking to her at the top of the episode, and he was like, "Yo, this is just too toxic for me." And then she walks out of the car and then she's crying. Because I've never heard a man say this.
But they built in the drama too. You gotta realize they appealing to men and women.
Don't ruin it for Mike, yo. Don't ruin it for Mike.
Oh shit, I can't. You right.
What I will say is this without getting into like the personal, like super details. My issue, my main issue was, and it happens with a lot of series wrap ups. But like them rushing through so much stuff. It was like 2 seasons worth of stuff happening in one episode.
Yeah.
It was like you didn't even. Well, I don't want to say that part, but when you finish it, we'll bring it up again briefly. But yeah, it just you can feel like yo, they didn't even explain that. They just
I'm on like the second episode of season 3.
All right, so I'm gonna chill. I'm not gonna go into the details of this last episode then, because it is good. It wraps everything up, and you need to watch what you're watching. So I don't want to do too much with that. But one thing I will say from it, though I've enjoyed to see the rise and her to continue to rise, Dominique Perry, Tasha, the one that. How long has that been for me now? That's got to be years now.
Yeah, you love her.
Like for me, I enjoy seeing the love that she getting, but I'm low key getting jealous off that shit. Like on the low, just not like heavy, but it's just something I be thinking about. Like yo, why these niggas is just jumping out now because the last episode came out and she wasn't on it, but they started thinking back like who was the fire one that Lawrence might have been with? It was Tasha,
and she was cool. She was cool.
She was doing her thing. She was a bank teller. She was doing what she needed to do in life. She didn't have no kids.
She was cool though. That's very important to be able to vibe with somebody. But I also felt like where I'm at in the season, he just connects with Issa more, like with like watching TV and like
they
like,
do
the
have the
things they
personal
like.
connection, which is big.
Personality connection is big, yo. You got to be able to just like vibe and geek with somebody.
Definitely big,
like,
but I'm just saying more of like the outside world. They got to relax.
Yeah,
I was OG Dominique fan number 1.
Yeah,
I think I was. I don't think it was anyone.
I remember
you
used to post her. I'm like, I don't even know who this is.
Exactly. Now look at her. blowing up. I love to see it though. Hopefully she's in some more things in the future because I'll be watching.
Facts.
She definitely has like a movie I think that came out either on Netflix or one of them joints. It was like a Christmas style movie I think it was. It was pretty solid, but I only watched it because she was in it.
I didn't know she had a movie. And this is completely off key, but since we kind of in the acting bag, we gotta say happy belated birthday to Denzel Washington and Samuel L. Jackson, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yo, they had
Quite close to
birthdays
you.
in that December 20-something range.
Quite close
and
to
like,
you.
Yo, those guys are monumental to me. Like, yo,
Legends in the
Denzel. Yo, just the what's the move everybody do the lip jiggle, yo.
Lip jiggle.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know, yo.
He sparked it, yo, but yo, you be feeling the emotion off the
It's
lip
like he
jiggle,
thirsty.
yo.
Like he a little thirsty. My man be parched.
Yo, he started doing his training parched, and he realized
that's
his
what it
wife
was.
probably told him like, "That's the one right there."
That's the face. Because his
That's
wife
the one.
was allegedly the better actor.
Yo,
She pointed out.
Denzel a real one, yo. Denzel been in so much good shit, it's ridiculous.
Denzel
Even that
Thirsty.
cop movie on HBO Max, Quiet as Kept. HBO Max had a lot of big titles 2021.
I heard a
but
lot
they
of
gave us
people
a
didn't
lot
like
of
that.
bullshit. But I think
Heard
that
a
movie,
lot of people didn't like
it was
that.
better than a lot of stuff.
It was slow. I get it.
It was
I get
better
what
than a
people
lot
like.
of
Denzel
shit.
killed it.
It's better than The Matrix.
Definitely better than Matrix. Why was Morpheus in the movie? I just wanted to get that out there before we go into anything else. Why was that nigga Morpheus
They
in the
just
movie?
was trying to sell us. That's what I was trying to say without saying too much last week about
and I don't want to go
Space
because
Jam.
press they ain't see it, so I don't want to give up too much.
They just tried to play on our emotions from the old movies because
He
it
was-
was completely.
all I
it
will
didn't
say
even make
was-
sense with the story.
If you could find out why he was in it, let me know. Because I didn't see any other reason other than
didn't
the
make
fact
any
that
sense.
people liked that actor that played him.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
It made
in the
no
story.
sense.
It made no sense.
It was unnecessary.
Yeah, but we did see something great this week. And we spoiling it
Oh,
now.
man, spoiler
Because we 3 weeks in
alerts.
and we probably about to nerd out on y'all. So I'm looking
Spoiler.
at the camera and letting y'all know.
Alert.
So on shout out my little cousin Kamal. On the Monday after Christmas, we all went to go see an early show of that new Spider-Man movie. What is it? What's his name of it?
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Fire, bro.
Best Spider-Man
He-
you were saying?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not mad with people saying it might be top 5 MCU movies. I'm really not mad with that.
It's early. But I think
I'm
I
not
could
mad
put it,
with
I
that.
wouldn't be mad at it either. I'm not gonna-
What they threw
What
in
would you
there.
What would you take out if you can? I don't even remember my top 5 to be real with you. I think I remember my top 3, but I don't think that has penetrated the top 3
See,
yet.
I gotta think. I had Winter Soldier. I had Thor Ragnarok. I had I think what was the one where Captain America and them started? Civil War.
Civil War, yeah. That was a good one too. Civil War was really good. We get
Yeah, and I had Endgame, obviously, and then I had one other one I can't remember, but I feel like it's up there with them. Like I'm like,
was
it's
really
fire.
good.
Yeah, like that's a good movie.
God
And
damn.
if you from our age bracket where you used to watch the Amazing Spider-Man show on Saturday mornings,
Damn.
do you know what they're about to do? They basically turned him into the original Spider-Man because nobody knows who he is anymore. You remember nobody knew who Spider-Man was. He had interactions with random superheroes in the cartoon.
Hear me out. Does no one know who he is, or does now no one know who that Peter Parker is Spider-Man? Meaning, like over all.
No
of the
one knows
universes.
who's Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
So it's every Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's just a
so
random.
every scenario is kind of starting over. Those 2 Spider-Men that went back, are they gonna come back pissed off now? Because he was like, "Yo, you
don't
erased
think
my
so.
whole
They
shit."
all went through
but
the
they
same
don't
type
even
stuff.
remember that he's Peter Parker.
Yeah.
So damn, I don't know. That might be me thinking a little too deep into it. I don't know, but I enjoyed the shit out of that movie.
Fire.
God
Then they threw
damn.
Daredevil in there. Yo, I was about to start screaming like that dude. You remember when the dude opened the portal and Tobey Maguire walked through, the guy in the movie theater started screaming like he was at a Ravens game, yo.
It was incredible when he did that though. Yeah. When the portal opened up and all them niggas start pulling out
I
of them
felt the
portals,
same way. I wanted to get up and
Whoa.
start clapping, yo.
I almost started sweating.
And the thing that made me happy, because Dad said a good thing. We were discussing it, and he's like, know what kind of scared me when they were in like the mirror world with Doctor Strange? He was like, this is about to be too much. But the way they put that together, where it was like almost believable, and it was tactful. You cared about all the characters.
But see, you
They
didn't
brought the
watch
old
Doctor
nostalgia
Strange.
back.
We already been introduced to the mirror world. We see that in Doctor Strange.
That's probably why
you gotta watch
Doctor
Doctor Strange, dog. I'm telling you, because that's the next one coming up.
You right.
And then credits joint showed it. Looks incredible.
And Ant put Doctor Strange in his top 5.
Doctor Strange is good as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I put it over that Spider-Man though. That Spider-Man was
amazing.
God damn.
They put Daredevil with it, and then now with the that's how you know they going about to play it like how the cartoon was, because they just brought Kingpin in on Hawkeye. And you know, Kingpin used to give Spider-Man problems in the beginning.
Yeah, he was one of his mortal enemies. Venom, him. It was a few Goblin. It was quite a few that even Hobgoblin. Which I think his son. But yeah, Spider-Man. I don't know where they're gonna go with the next one. I'm excited because you see the ending credit scene. You could go to that because that was one of his mortal enemies in that ending credit scene. Venom.
Facts. And to really nerd out, now I'm getting excited because they gave us the preview for Morbius.
Oh my god!
In the beginning, and you know, I started being like you. I just started Googling and stuff. And apparently Morbius was a villain to Blade in the comic books. So you already know they about to tie that together. They about to give him the movie, make you feel bad for him, see how he turned into a vampire. Then it's going to be Blade to come cut his head off, yo.
Is Blade's joint going to be a movie or a series? Because I low-key want a series.
I want the movie. I want the movie. Give me a fire movie where he really murdering
45-minute long episodes, 6-7 episodes or something like. Because Hawkeye was only 6 episodes, and that was good as hell.
It'll be amazing because a
movie would be good. Though.
But now that they think about it, now that they put Daredevil, Blade, all this shit in there, imagine if Frank Castle, who was Frank Castle, comes in there and Spider-Man and him have a tiff because they going into major shit and he really murdering people. Yeah. While he let's try to cure him. Mm-hmm. Let's try to save him. This nigga's a villain. He would have threw your car off the bridge. Y'all would have died.
This nigga with this stake and end it off.
Nigga, I can control his tentacles, so I'm be nice.
Yo, that's what we got to talk about. Press Zay was saying it before we came into this damn
Zay, get your take off on, yo. Because we already spoiling it, yo. I need to know how you felt about Spider-Man's decision making.
I felt like Spider-Man was being soft, man. Sometimes just people time to go. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm saying. It's he brought all of that up just for him to lose his closest people to lose memory of him and him to lose one of his closest people in his life.
Yes.
It's is it really worth it, yo?
Yes. That was wild. I'm like, why'd you do that?
He had his aunt kind of putting the battery back in his back to kind of, help them out when it's sometimes you need a guy in your life, to be like, hey, man.
Uncle Ben would have told him.
Uncle Ben would have been like, nigga, no.
Ben would have been like, nigga, what you doing?
These are all the super villains.
Nigga, eject them niggas, please. What are you doing?
They've murdered
With great power comes great responsibility. You have mad power. Eject them now.
Nigga, Green Goblin still stabbed him. Yo. At the end, I thought he be finessing, yo. He start acting regular and then just shank you. Yo, the way he was slamming Spider-Man through that building, I'm like, yo,
he was getting
moves.
busy.
He's strictly dogging him.
I didn't even know he was like that. I remember him being strong, but like that?
You remember he took that certain
I remember,
shit that made him super strong.
But goddamn, yo, he was getting busy.
He was bodying him.
He teed him through 18 floors.
Exactly. Bodying him. Said, I think I broke my ribs.
Rest in peace, Aunt May.
Yeah, R.I.P. Aunt May, yo. They almost pulled the tear out of me, yo. I was sitting next to Cuzzo, though. I can't cry on the Spider-Man. I'm the older cousin.
I got emotional on that part.
Yeah, I felt bad.
When I first saw it. Because now I saw it before y'all did. And you know how hard it was to hold them spoilers. That's why you got to give a shout out to who you got to give a shout out to.
Yeah, shout out Nate. Nate, I was mad at you at the barbershop because Nate is so weird. He went to go see the Spider-Man movie the Thursday it came out. And then was mad he couldn't discuss it with us. I'm like, bro, nobody else saw it.
Nobody else was able to see it.
You did way too much to go see that. Nobody else did that. You cannot talk about it.
Spoiler community, yo, I get it. But you gotta relax for at least a week and a half.
But with this movie, I understand why now. Yeah. So I give you big
incredible.
Kudos.
Like that was fire.
I
spoiled a lot of it through this episode. So if you haven't seen it, don't
listen.
It's
been 3 weeks.
Pause it, and I'll figure out the time lapse between.
I feel like we gave people a fair amount of time. It's been 3 weeks, yo.
It hasn't been 3 weeks. That shit came out like
2 weeks,
a week ago.
It's about 2 weeks now.
About
2 weeks.
Damn, I didn't even realize that.
2 weeks.
But I seen it twice.
Because remember, you was off the week before Christmas. Yeah, you was off the week before Christmas.
And then we saw it the second week.
I'm like, yo, I gotta wait till that Monday because I told Cuzzo I was
third
gonna
week.
go.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay. It might be 3 weeks in.
This week coming up will be 3 weeks. My bad.
And
Right.
all y'all Twitter people spoiled it anyway.
Facts, man. Whoever.
How y'all give up the biggest stuff?
I'm not putting names out there, yo, but whoever
Don't give up
started
the
that,
biggest stuff the day of.
whoever started that meme with the 3 Spider-Men together was just, you were the worst type human, yo.
Yeah, like, yo, you love
You one of the
attention too
worst
much.
humans
Damn,
on
nigga,
earth.
I ain't see it yet. Damn.
Why would you do that?
The fuck?
Because I know it came out before I saw it. So why would you do that?
Yeah, yo, give it a little bit of time, yo.
That's why I'm gonna put the spoiler alerts on this shit.
Let
but
it
man,
simmer, yo.
If I want to say one thing about it, yo, there's many things I can say. But I was talking to somebody else about it that I'm cool with. And I was like, yo, one thing you had to do is you got to respect the Green Goblin's gangster, yo.
Yes.
niggas cold.
You had
Thug.
to respect it, yo. Whether you like him or not.
Thug.
It was about it, yo. And I knew at a certain point in that joint, I was like, they're not going to be able to help everybody out smoothly because he can't control his other half, yo.
I'm trying to
Called
think
it
of
on the
anything.
money, yo.
Oh,
And shout out Jamie Foxx, because his character was fucking hilarious in that movie, yo.
He
I
was.
thought that was mad. Every scene, because usually they give you like the Anthony Mackie lines and stuff. It felt organic. It was fucking hilarious. Like, even the joint when you know
Now-
they going to bring the Miles Morales or something around in it, because it
Yeah,
was
they
like.
try to throw it in there a
he was
little
like, I
bit,
thought you would be
sprinkle
black.
in there, yeah.
He
It's
said,
cool.
man, you seem like a cool guy.
Yeah. Remember when
mad funny.
when Goblin flipped and he was like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah.
He did that little shit. Yo, no, Jamie killed it.
Yeah.
But the thing that my no spoilers pointed out, YouTube deep dive. This is for the people that want to get into the deep dive community. It's called No Spoilers. Is the name of
Yo,
the
you
channel.
always put on for no spoilers. Respect
This
them.
nigga pointed out, and I haven't gone back to watch the movie, but in The Amazing Spider-Man, he never finds out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. The spell itself was because people knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man, so they were all coming to
In
him.
other universes, so they could do anything.
But what I'm saying is, why would he come over? Because he never knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man.
Maybe he knew in another universe.
But why would he? So that was another universe.
It could
No,
be.
who you talking about? You talking about...
I'm talking about Jamie. Electro.
Somebody said, and it makes sense. I think right before something was about to happen. Was it when Gwen was about to die? Something major was about to happen, and I think it was when Gwen was about to die. She said Peter, and I think he was around.
Oh, okay.
It was
All
something
right.
like that. You had to like pay.
Then he may stand corrected on that, because at first I was like, damn,
out
he's kind of
Press A,
right,
man.
and it was kind of throwing a loop in there for me.
Shout
I was
out
like,
Press
yo,
A,
this
man.
get me stressed out, but that makes sense if that's the case.
I think you know.
I haven't watched it in a while, and that wasn't one of my favorite Spider-Man, which is why, like Mike said, I'm happy he was number 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like those movies.
I'm not gonna
Amazing
say I didn't like it.
Spider-Mans
They weren't the
good.
best ones.
I
for
didn't
sure.
like
They were at the bottom,
those.
but I still liked them a little bit. Had good
Didn't
scenes.
like those.
Had good
Even the
scenes
way
in
they
it.
made the lizard guy, like, yo, why'd y'all make him look like this?
Yeah, he looked crazy even in this movie.
Yeah, like it's 2021.
Croc was wild brolic.
He's in the MCU
And he
now.
still had the coat ripped up
And
on
remember,
him.
he had the lab coat.
Yeah,
it was like a real
still on
legitimate
him.
goon.
Like, you got to keep the lab
and
coat
I think
on
he
him.
had one arm in the show. He used to have like
Well,
one
no,
arm,
in
and
his
then it
human
used to
form.
grow. Yeah, it
in
grew
his human
back.
form.
Yeah.
He still had one arm. He
Okay.
still had that in the movie. But,
Yeah, still was.
he should have been a more brolic, a little bit bigger.
Don't put him in it.
But
Kill
they had to
him
bring
off.
him through because that tied
Have
into
Blade
that
just
Spider-Man.
chop his head off, yo.
That tied into
Get
that
Blade
amazing
to come
Spider-Man.
through with the
Oh
stick
yeah, he
and
should
the
just
sword
get
and
cooked
just
early.
Dice that man up.
Get cooked
yo.
early. I don't
Get him
wanna
out
see
of
him,
there.
I don't want to see him.
Get
at
him
all.
out of there.
But you know, they pointed out something when you see that purple dimension breaking
I saw
open.
the Rhino in the
You seen him
clouds.
and shit?
It was a couple of villains.
Scorpion
and,
nigga. It was a lot of niggas in there.
And shout out Dad again. This was his prediction. He thinks more villains got through the cracks because
It
that
could
was
be.
when he could close it. By the
He
time
thought he
could
closed it, and
Yeah.
he erased his memory from knowing Peter Parker, so he might not even remember why he did it
Just
or
be a
why these
crazy-ass
villains are
villain.
here. So he might hate Spider-Man on the low because he ain't gonna know Spider-Man.
I told you, Cuzzo called it. Shout out Kamal again. They making it back into the original Spider-Man. You remember it be
Fire.
hella random goons just running through New York,
Yep.
just wilding.
Random.
Because even the Rhino was a real goon. He didn't have no robot suit. That nigga was a
he was
big
a real
ass
big Rhino
juggernaut, yoked up, just running through. He was like Juggernaut, basically.
Nah, we nerded out though. I respect the nerd out.
Yeah.
Salute to Spider-Man though, man.
Yeah.
Y'all killed that. Like I said, I was able to get through the Matrix because I had already cleansed my palette with Spider-Man. Sanitized it and absolutely stained it when I put that Matrix shit on there, but the Spider-Man still outweighed it. Because then I got to watch it again and just really analyze
I appreciate
it.
you holding that secret, yo.
Man, it was hard.
You grew, you changed, yo. You would have spoiled it back in the day. You would have said something that was too wild, yo. I would have been like,
say shit.
nigga, what?
Y'all tried to get it out me last episode. I was like, God damn. Leave me
honestly,
alone.
and
I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, and to Durant's statement, it's definitely not Dark Knight level, but it's definitely really good MCU
For that
level, which is
MCU
great.
universe,
Yeah,
it's up there.
Yeah, because Endgame, I was in that joint amazed, yo. It was people in there screaming when that came out, yo.
It was incredible when they got all them heroes coming out the portals. Nah, that was incredible. And then they fighting?
They've been incorporating all that the whole time, though. And they got so many cool characters now because they got so many movies. You got Deadpool. They going to supposedly bring Wolverine in. They got all kind of people.
I was trying to think. Was there anything that you felt was unnecessary in the movie?
No, I like the whole thing.
I like the whole shit.
I like the whole thing.
Everything was needed.
I like the whole thing.
Movie, dog.
And usually it's always something I hate on.
But you got to think, even all the Marvel movies.
Did you dislike anything in the movie?
Nah, I thought the attention to detail. It's so much stuff that you really like. You had to watch all of the films.
Yeah,
the ones that wasn't connect
because they even threw one-liners between the dialogues between the Spider-Man. I'm like, yo, they really went crazy.
I go on and on about a lot of the stuff that I peeped. I was like, wow, they really they didn't miss, yo.
Yeah.
They didn't miss.
Definitely didn't miss, yo.
I was about to get into something right there, and I can't remember now.
You was talking about
anything you didn't like about it. What the fuck was I can't remember. Fuck it.
Well, anyway, on a whole nother topic, we gotta say R.I.P. John Madden, yo.
Yeah,
I just saw he passed, yo. I felt bad because you was a Madden head as a kid.
I used to be outside in the morning, like 12 o'clock at night when the release came out. I was that guy.
Yeah, I remember going to the Madden release a few times.
Sometimes MJ, salute to MJ. There's a lot of people that used to be out there waiting for the Madden.
Yeah.
And we would come back, play maybe one game.
That one with Michael Vick on the cover, yo. We played probably the most Madden of all time back then. Because I wasn't even a Madden player, and I played all the time with y'all because that's the only game anybody wanted to play at that time.
Yeah, it was an incredible game. It led us along. Yeah. You told us Ludacris probably got one of the best soundtracks ever on there.
And shout out John, yo. I don't know his last name, but this the homie from like CCBC, cool guy. He taps into the podcast. And John Good, my mans. He was a good guy. We used to go to school together.
Damn,
and he said, no. He supports the podcast, and we're not saying nothing crazy. But he said the worst Madden was when they tried to make the QB vision, and I agree, yo. That really had niggas salty. But they did have a way you could cut that setting off. But that was like one of the worst ones, yo.
You gotta talk to my guy Dez from the You Heard Me podcast shit. He be going in because he has been like a Madden head.
See, that's when everybody was mad.
So he fell off. I think he said he fell off. I can't remember. Don't quote me, but it was somewhere around like 17 or 18 where he was like, "Fuck it, I don't even like Madden no more," because he hated it. But he's like a real football head.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the type of person. I kept getting Madden until this last one. I saved it and I waited. I still ended up paying like $49 or something like that for it. But
you like it overall, though, right?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's something you could throw on. It's not believable, but I wasn't a football head, so I don't. Yeah. I'm not understanding like everything that may be happening.
Yeah.
The way that he is, which is why most people that are real football purists don't. They've hated Madden for the past few years now. But that's something you can get into on his podcast. I don't want to go too much in detail. Definitely go listen to the You Heard Me joint.
Yeah.
But salute, rest in peace, Madden, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Part of our childhood.
Was he? How old was he?
I think he was born in 1939.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, so he was like 85, 86?
Hit that upper room.
Oh, yeah. So, prayers up, man, to the Madden family. And, yo, Doritos might gotta give Ant a bag, yo, because he talked about the bold Doritos on, like, 3 episodes ago, which was a great topic. Totally his idea. But they supposedly made the Flaming Hot Cool Ranch Doritos, yo. I think they about to start getting crazy with the flavors, yo.
Try to mix it up.
He might have inspired them, yo.
Respectful.
He might have inspired Doritos to get on that.
What I say all the time: if you see somebody stealing your sauce, just keep making your sauce.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. Or adapt. Yeah. You can make more sauce if you're making sauce.
Yo,
I feel like if you're making sauce, you can make more sauce. So you shouldn't really get jealous if you see somebody stealing your sauce.
Yeah,
it's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah,
if that makes sense to people, I'm kind of smacked.
No.
I'm approaching smack levels.
No, chill out.
But y'all want to do Can we do a quick cheers though for the last episode of the year?
Oh yeah, we
a
definitely gotta do.
quick one.
All right, we Dre.
You got something
Zay
on
got
you
his drink.
per se. If you want, just stick your arm in there. We could come
Yeah.
over a little bit.
I literally just tapped out, but
Much love. And grab another drink. You know, I already know it's all love over here.
Yes,
but yeah,
sir.
yo,
You know, we recording
this is greatness.
on the 30th, day after my brother's birthday. Again, salute to you. We
Yeah.
didn't really get into those details at all. You was chilling.
Yeah, I was chilling for the most
Shenanigans,
part.
no
man.
shenanigans. You just chilled out.
I was chilling for the most part. I ain't gonna lie. Since what day did we do the podcast? Sunday.
Sunday.
I've been watching a lot of Insecure, yo. That's all I've been watching, yo.
That makes me
like
hype.
I tapped in and I was like, I can't stop.
You gotta keep watching.
I can't stop.
until you finish. Then when you finish, I gotta see how you feel.
And it's crazy as a man to admit this, but the messiness is just, yo, it's
so good.
intriguing.
It's fucking
wild
good.
intriguing.
It makes
I'm
me
like,
feel
yo,
good. It hits my veins.
This is
right,
messy
yo.
as hell.
Like, yo, this is not no shit I would be
Yeah.
in, but this is great, nigga.
Yeah, have you not feeling bad about bad decisions back in the day, yo? You be like, damn, all right,
But
everybody human,
That's
yo.
what it is. It's to
Yo,
exaggerate
everybody
that.
human, yo.
It's to exaggerate the moments that people probably have been through. Some
Yeah.
people have been to that extent. Some maybe beyond. Some maybe a little bit below. That's why I like it.
But one
'Cause
thing,
it's right there, yo.
No
It's
one
good
thing
moments
that
with
niggas
black
gotta
women.
stop doing, yo.
What's up?
Don't be the guy crying because, like, yo, the female character did some petty shit. Like, everybody
What you
is
mean?
human. You know how niggas, like, get really mad. Like, Easter don't deserve this and this, that, and the third. Like, you know the niggas that be mad on Twitter. Like, yo, relax.
No, but you didn't watch all the way through. You wasn't invested.
I'm
Niggas was
kind
watching
of
throughout the
invested and I'm
season.
not mad. Yo,
No, you're not. It's over.
But-
We were watching while it was happening.
But what I get
and
from
we
the
didn't
first-
know what was going to happen next.
But what I get from the first seasons, even when Issa cheated on Lawrence right in the beginning, he knew she was indecisive.
He was loafing.
He knew. He
all it
knew,
was.
and you wasn't on your grind. You know your girl gonna go start sniffing for the next thing. That's how.
You gotta eat that.
Yeah, you not bossed up,
You gotta eat that.
and you
was
not,
working at Best Buy.
And
You gotta eat that.
and you not peeping
And
that
you
your
had
girl
mad
is
talent.
disinterested.
And she's telling you had
Literally,
mad
she
talent.
was on social media the whole time. Like, yo, you as a man, you should be able to already pick up those
That's
signs.
why that personality shit will get you far, but you gotta have something else at least
Yeah.
coming to the
Yeah,
something.
like you can't
some
be
kind
mad
of
at him
foundation
because like
type shit.
Because if you
I've been in that point though.
And
That's
you
why
got-
I was saying last week on the podcast. I've had elements of Lawrence.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like Lawrence was an exaggerated
Yeah.
case. That's all it was, is exaggerated cases of those type people.
And what I also would say though
Which
to
is
people
dope,
is like, yo, everybody's human. That's the thing
You
I
like
like about
Thug
that
Yoda?
show. I don't know who that
Thug Yoda?
is.
You don't remember the nigga that was just saying the random B words, like because he was blood.
Oh,
that was in
yeah,
the
yeah,
neighborhood?
yeah.
That's
I
the
did like
funniest
him. He
nigga. I
was
think his
funny.
name was Thug Yoda. Am I saying the
He
right
was
thing?
funny.
that's his nickname, yeah.
Nickname.
was funny.
Nickname was Thug Yoda. The nigga
was
was
funny.
hilarious.
Like outside of the show. No, did she call him that in the show?
I think it was in the show.
that
I
is-
swear,
yeah,
I
this-
think it was. I might be
this spread
wrong.
this out
I haven't
so
watched the
wild.
old episodes in a while, but
Yeah.
nah, man, that's classic.
No, you know one of the funniest things, yo, now that he's watching it, like up until I think might have been this was the first season, I think, was the little fake shows.
Oh
They
my
had
God, you seen the joints in
Yeah.
the background?
Yeah.
Hilarious, yo.
Yo, and
Michael
they-
Jai
they
White was
they
in one of
they
them,
were
yo.
quite as kept. They were saying a lot of stuff about what goes on in movies.
But that's why it's so
I hate
good.
slavery.
That joint was mad funny. When I saw that, I was like, yo,
It's
they
an
they
exaggeration.
wildin'.
That's why I like it. It's just
But-
an exaggeration of the
But
shit we
I
going
also
through in
feel
life.
like they gotta give
I like
give
that
a
shit.
credit to Childish Gambino though, because that gives Atlanta vibes when they do stuff like that. I'm like, yo, Atlanta. They,
I think
I
when
can't
was
remember 'cause they-
Insecure
Insecure
before?
came out the same
Insecure
time.
might have been.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, that might have been.
then they
around
must
the same
rock with
time.
each other because they both could build that type of like just satire. Like it's just hilarious, bro. Like
Issa's a
good
beast.
show, yo.
That was the whole thing is definitely worth it. If you haven't watched that series, watch it. It's
Yeah,
worth it.
y'all got me to tap in finally, bro.
I'm happy you. I'm happy you.
Cause
are.
y'all had
Really.
y'all was talking about that like sports.
Do you like Kelly? That I was telling you about. Thick
I don't-
joint.
I don't know
She's
who,
a thicker joint on there. She be wilding out sometimes. Kelly is the thicker.
Oh yeah, she's cool.
she's
hilarious.
funniest one, dog.
She's hilarious.
Yo.
She be wilding out.
She gets
yo.
better each season. I fucking love her, yo.
She be wilding out. yo.
Kelly is. That's why I was
She
good to
mad
see.
funny, yo.
I'm not gonna give it away, but it was good to see where she got in this last story. I liked it. I like to see where she went to because I was a Kelly fan the whole time, so it was good. Her and Issa's brother.
Yeah.
Issa's brother. Be
See, I be
letting out some-
binging. I don't even be remembering the characters'
Of course,
names.
you just watching as you
Yeah,
go
I'm just
along.
watching. You know
So,
how I am, yo.
I get it, but you'll remember if I give details of them because they
Yeah.
have those moments, which
Yeah.
is what makes it so great.
Yeah, yo, me and Dad, yo, that's how you know our sense of humor, yo, literally stems from Dad and Mom, yo. So I go over to dad's, mom and dad's crib yesterday because it was my birthday. Mom was like, "You gotta come get your card." So I went over there and got my card, and we was watching Fox 45 News together, yo.
What happened?
And the weatherman's, yo, his New Year's resolution was to reduce his cheese intake, yo. That was the funniest joint ever, yo. Like, we was dying, yo.
He was lactose.
Me and Dad was
Negative.
like, yo, I've never heard anybody make that New Year's resolution ever.
His tolerance to
He
the
said he had to
lactose is not
reduce
high.
his cheese intake, yo.
Shit fucking
That's
him
the
up.
funniest
How
shit
old
ever.
is he? He look old?
No, he actually looked like he not big, but he looked like kind of healthy.
Oh, he might just try to
White
get
guy.
in shape.
Yeah.
Got the cheese back.
Yo, that's mad funny,
Cheese
though.
intake. You have a resolution?
Keep grinding on this, yo.
Yeah, man, I love this shit.
I'm not even gonna talk it though. I feel like the only way to do this is to lead by example. Like, yo, you don't even gotta say no whole bunch of shit, yo. Niggas know, yo.
And like I was saying, we were talking before, like I think yesterday we were talking about this shit when we was on the phone. Well, we talk all the time now. Like on some shit outside of the podcast, we be having to say like, yo, save it. We gotta put that in the pod. That type shit. But the guests that we got coming up, I think some of the episodes that we'll keep doing as far as introducing ourselves as y'all get to know us. Because, again, this is all a whole new audience, the visual side.
Yeah.
And I respect it. Like and subscribe. I need that. So
like, rate, and subscribe,
we can get
man.
up. But
And comment.
And comment as well.
Comment.
That works. We'll comment back.
It's a lot of stuff to comment on,
I tried
bro.
to comment back. It was fun.
Yeah.
You know, but, yo, it's fun. This is definitely something that I want to do, hopefully full time at some point in my life. But
that's the goal,
see
man,
how it
to
go.
get there. But
no, not even. Press Zay said it before the pod. I gotta stop doing that soft shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
when
we get there,
you know what I'm saying, when we get there, I'll be cool with it.
And yo, I gotta call y'all out on something egregious from last episode too.
Oh, what happened?
There's a small intricacy that y'all said. So y'all was talking about Kemba Walker's do-rag last week, yo.
Mm-hmm.
He had the cape out.
Yeah, you supposed to have a cape out.
Yo, you can't have the cape out, yo.
Nah, he was.
You can't do that.
Walking around with the cape out now is nuts, yo.
What you supposed to do is drape it over the top of your head. You should have did that.
He had the
And
cape
probably
out
did.
like 02?
He probably had it draped over the top of his
He was
head.
going hard, yo.
Yo, the cape out is nuts.
Stop coming at Kemba.
Nigga was trying to fly
Kemba
away.
That was Tim Boots
Yo,
right there.
I felt like Kemba. I felt like Kemba on that last episode.
Yo was trying to fly
like
out
that.
of there.
Spiderman was inspired.
He's trying to fly out of there.
Facts. He had the big joint, the big cape joint.
Yo, when it's windy outside, yo, he probably be running through and the cape be
I think
catching
it's
the
called.
wind.
I think the brand is called Kiss. They got the extra long capes on the joint. Or the Bow Wow joint. He had a Bow Wow joint.
Yo,
Was
the
it
cape
velvet?
out is
He
nutty.
might have had the Bow Wow.
Yo, the
joint.
cape out is egregious. I didn't even peep y'all said that until after. Because y'all, you say, yeah, he had the do-rag on. I like the Dior coat. This at the third. And y'all was having a dialogue. And then I listened back on the YouTube.
You
You
went to look?
say he had the cape out.
I said it. I didn't even peep. I said it.
Yo,
I was smacked
that
last
shit is
episode.
hilarious.
Dog. I was absolutely smacked. And now, to be honest, I don't go back and listen to the whole one.
Yeah.
I'll go back and listen to clips, pieces here and there. I don't want to. I feel like I'm giving myself a view if I give myself the whole view. I
I'm
want
not
people
gonna
to
lie.
do that.
I go back and rewatch the whole episode because, like, yo, I love to see. I usually already listen to the podcast after we record it, and then to see the visuals be brought to life.
It's
and that's
funny.
how you know Zay got the same fucking mind as us. Like, I never call this nigga like, yo, this the funny part of the episode. Like, yo.
The clips that he puts out.
Oh, this guy's, yo, he understands the
I want y'all
algorithm.
to understand. I'm gonna look at this camera right here. The clips that he's putting out is all his thing.
Nice.
We never give him any direction.
Yo, the Braxton with the do-rag, he sparked that.
That was hilarious.
He even knew about Original Gangsters. We had no idea, dog. That's how you build content, dog.
Good year. Just a good year. It's happy
Excellent
feeling.
year.
Happy times. I didn't know. Now, I don't know if this was true. I saw this pop up on Twitter. Is Omar Epps, Mike Epps, they related?
I didn't know that. If they are,
Allegedly, they
are they
first
related?
cousins.
So, because Twitter is Twitter, I went and looked it up, and I didn't find like a hardcore
Me
like,
neither.
sites. But I found, I think like 2 or 3 where I'm like, it seems like this might be real, yo.
Yeah. It fucked me up.
And
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
there may have been an interview there, maybe because I do my I gotta look stuff
I
up.
tried to
before
look for
believe everything I
anything.
see on
Yo,
the
I did the
Mike
same
Epps is
shit.
my favorite
'Cause
comedian,
The
so-
internet, that's why I always say.
I love Mike Epps.
You gotta be careful if you're not a nigga that hasn't been on the internet. Say if you come fresh out or you older and you decide to get on the internet, be careful. Because that
Hella
could lead you
scammers.
astray. So you're right, I did due diligence. But the only thing that I could find that would confirm it was from Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And Wikipedia is editable. know what I'm saying? Anybody can put some shit on Wikipedia. So I can't really trust that as a source.
Yeah.
I can't even use that as a source in school. When I was in an undergrad, I couldn't use that as a source. I could use the sources from Wikipedia, but I can't use Wikipedia.
Yeah, because you could type anything on there.
Exactly. So that's
Literally,
the problem.
yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not. They have the same last name, but it's never crossed my mind.
Facts.
And that's why I salute Twitter, because Twitter was the only place that I saw it. People got to get on Twitter and get off your feelings. Don't get in there. If somebody's saying some wild shit, just block them.
Yeah.
Why would you engage with that person?
And stop being butthurt crying over women. Like, yo, we not 18.
Oh, that's wild. Crying over the women's?
That's scary.
What they saying about the women's?
Yo, you was just talking about Twitter being nasty, yo. I just be seeing a lot of weird stuff.
See a lot
yo.
of nasty
And my feelings be hurt a lot of the time. Like, but it's like, yo.
I've been hurt, big dog.
You can't go in there being egregious.
You know what, though?
That's
I can't
scary.
say that, though. Because I've let some Facebook status go.
If you the type of dude talking about, you mad and you don't, women are just like...
I haven't done that,
mad
but I've
about
let some
all women,
Facebook
like,
status
yo,
go.
relax.
Or tweets.
But how old were you? Like 23, 22? Yeah, like, come on.
That's
yo.
why I'm
You're a
saying you
grown
can't really
man
be
now.
mad. How you know how old these people are? They
grown
might
man.
be young. They might be young.
If you grown, please don't. And
Yeah,
I've
you
seen grown
don't.
adults
Yeah,
do
You
it.
should stop.
So
You should
it
stop
weirds
that
me out.
immediately. It's weird.
Yo, and I've been in my R&B bag recently, but I got some ratchet shit for y'all, yo. Just to change up the algorithm, just to let y'all know I be in my music bag. So you know about him, Rich, because I told you about him before. He's from Detroit. His name is Jug Harden. Jugg Harden, like James Harden's last name. And he got a tape that he just dropped today called Rookie of the Year. I'm letting y'all know now. It's probably gonna be a TikTok dance or something out to that real soon. Like, I'm letting y'all know
Real
now.
soon on the what's the name?
And
of
it's
it? Rookie
fire,
of the
and it's
Year?
in the young people bag. So let you know, young people that like ratchet music, let me know
Real
what y'all
soon.
think. And they got a Babyface Ray feature on there, so I know you'll be invested off of that.
Babyface, so
Yeah.
my guy. I haven't really been listening to anything new. I'm not gonna hold you. I just stopped listening to music after a certain point. I just didn't care anymore. But I heard that Nas shit is hard.
Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing.
Zay was talking about that last episode.
I've been hearing that, and I got to go check in on that. But I just been listening to my year-end wrap-up list from Apple that they put together based upon your top 100 songs or so, whatever it is. The number one song, of course, like you said, is Babyface Ray.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Daisy Lane.
Yeah, Daisy Lane is
Daisy
fire.
Lane is crazy to me.
And shout out to you
Replays.
on the thought with the birthday shout out on Instagram. I noticed you put The Shining, my favorite song, off of that Vince Staples by Vince Staples, which was my album of the year.
I did that intentionally.
Bro,
I did that intentionally.
that song goes hard.
Don't get
Please
mad.
listen to that.
That
Like when
song
people
sounds
say he
fun.
can't rap, I get kind of insulted now.
Song
Like,
is
yo,
hard as fuck. Shining,
relax.
The
I know
Shining.
he slow flows a lot, but he can rap.
No, he killed
He's
that album.
probably saying way more
That's
than
why
you've
I was
ever
like,
said in your raps.
the past few things I've posted on there have been something from that album.
Yo,
On Twitter, I've been posting stuff from
fire.
that album.
And he
That
has
album's
like the
really good.
R&B song, the joints in there. Like that shit is like the perfect. That's why. And now I thought back, just being real, giving Desi a shout out. Because he's the one when we were talking about Vince Staples by Vince Staples. And we was like, obviously, it's not Good Kid, Mad City, but it tells a story. And sonically, it goes together
good.
so well. It's like you could see a visual from that album. Shout out to Desi on that, bro.
There was a lot of people cooking this year, music-wise. One of the ones that I was really happy that was cooking all year long was G Perico.
G Perico went crazy.
G Perico was going wild for like the
Extra
first
LA.
75%
That's how they
of this
just
year.
come
And
up
I
to the
enjoyed
spot.
it. I enjoyed every one of them shits. I'm
Yeah.
not even any affiliation to anything. So
No.
to me, it was just
It's
enjoyable
obvious
to
from
listen.
listening, though.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, come on,
Hopefully.
relax.
Now, I don't hope for you to take something from what I have tattooed on me. It's not really, I don't think it's anything gang related, but I'm going to get a few more.
Yeah. And before we wrap it up, shout out to Dad for grabbing me the Battlefield 1942 on Christmas. But I'm cheeks on there now, yo. I've been really frustrated. I've been trying to play the video games again, and I'm not
You
good.
know what? You aged. Was that what it was?
Yeah. And you know when you was young, you had time to play that shit all day. Now them
Your
niggas be
birthday's the
advanced,
29th.
so
You
you
got
need
a
to
little
play in
older.
time.
Your shit is slowing down. Reflexes, all that. That's
I'm
real.
not gonna let him keep defeating me. You saw that kill. You saw that kill
Yeah,
I
you
got
got a good
earlier.
one.
I still got
You
it.
loafed a little bit on one of them. He was like, yo, I got a little mad. Like, yo, shoot that nigga, yo. Like, he was running for like 2-3 seconds.
Yo.
You'd have cooked him back in the day. You'd have cooked him early back in the day.
Yeah, I'm not who I used to be on the video games, yo.
Your reflexes is down. You wasn't playing Call of Duty.
I'm not who I used to be.
You just gotta keep playing.
Niggas be working too much. I never had a week off. Like, that's why I be doing nerd shit this whole week.
Before we close it out, how was that, dog?
Bro, I've been doing straight mic shit, like cooking a lot, watching anything I want to watch, playing video games, like eating good food. Like, yo, that's it.
How many times have I told you to do that?
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't say you had to go nowhere. I just said take off.
And I made a track low key, and I was kind of smacked when I made it, but I gave y'all the mean shout out in there, and it's smooth, yo.
Gotta listen.
Extra smooth with the terrible singing, and I sung intentionally
one key
because I know I'm one key, Mike, and I know I can't sing.
One key.
That's why I did that intentionally.
Yeah, we gotta get you the one key shirt. And
one key.
I might start wearing a headband.
Yo, it's gotta say one key, and then on the back it gotta say Zay quote. You gotta imagine where he going, yo.
I might get the that's hard.
That's hard.
That's actually hard.
You gotta imagine where he going with it.
I might get the 52 minor on the back, though, son, because I'm Brad Miller.
I'm gonna create something you're not even gonna expect what I'm gonna create, but because you brought it back up again, I got something, yo.
Listen, man, we coming to y'all soon.
Yeah.
I appreciate all the love y'all have given to us. We gotta close it out how we normally close it out.
Yeah, we always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese.
Yes, indeed.
Episode 195 of Coach Class Pod.
We'll see y'all in the new year. Happy New Year to everybody, man.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.